Skype Mentor. This Hangout on air is live. Welcome, everybody. This is Julie Wolf, Skype Coach, admin of CUOnSkype.com and the Skype directory at SkypeChat.net of Skype People, directory of Skype People and Skype group chat rooms. Today is the third week of the month, third Monday of the month, so today's topic, the third week of the month, will always be Skype tips. And today I have created a PowerPoint presentation to share with you. So we'll just go ahead and dive right in because the PowerPoint says everything I want to say. Present to everyone. Okay, so Mark and Sunita, can you see the PowerPoint?
I see a black screen.
You see a black screen. You are screen sharing and presenting to everyone live. So you're not seeing that?
No, I see Jeep. No, not yet.
Uh-oh. It was working when we tested it. Don't you just love technology?
Yeah, I know. From my perspective, as you know, it's very primitive.
Yes, of course. Mine too. Stop presenting, stop screen sharing. I want to be presenting. Let's try stopping and starting screen sharing again. Share. I hope it shows up. Stop presenting. Hide from broadcast. Profile. Yep. It should be visible. It was working before we started broadcasting. Well, I might have to just...
There we go. I see it.
Can you see it? Okay, good. Here we go. These are my Skype webinars by yours truly, Julie Wolf, Skype Coach. And, oh yes, I can see the demonstration myself now. That's me. Now here's the weekly schedule. Before we get started on this week's topic, which is Skype tips, third Monday of the month, the first Monday of every month I go over Skype marketing, which includes Skype tools, Skype for business, Skype networking, Skype list building, and Skype building Skype funnels, relationship marketing, attraction marketing, all the things that you can do with Skype as a social media tool. The second Monday of the month is Skype rooms. That's group chats. I like to also call them Skype communities. And the third week is Skype tips, which I'll describe in just a moment. And next week will be Skype hack safety and recovery. This month I'm just doing introductions on all the four topics, so today will be an introduction to Skype tips. And there's a lot to cover, actually. I'm going to go over everything that I'm going to go over the next months. So let's dive right in. Skype tips and updates is the topic of this Skype webinar held each third Monday of each month. This topic, number 3, will be part of the Skype training course recordings for Platinum members of CU on Skype, my membership site. Other paid members get deeply discounted pricing to purchase recordings. Free members pay $17 for the recordings, and remember they are always free live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mondays. Here are the 4 main topics that I will cover during the third Monday of every week. Skype tips covers, well, Skype tips, which I'll describe to you in a moment. Skype basic training, Skype for your Skype newbies that you invite to Skype. They've never been on Skype before, so how to help them, new clients or team members, and Skype Help in general, including my Skype coaching and Skype services. I'm going to go over each of these things a little bit more in detail. So the first one, Skype Tips, goes over new tips. I love answering people's Skype questions, and I will do that in the member Skype room. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I actually create new Skype tips, which keeps everybody current as Skype is changing, and from the questions that people ask me on Skype. So I'm always creating new Skype tips, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in detail shortly. I also have a Skype Tips newsletter, which I will show you where to get to, and that comes by email. And the Skype is changing. Skype is changing, so I like to give you Skype updates on new things that are happening, what has changed with your Skype as you knew it, and so Skype updates on changes. So let's go over new tips from Q&A. When people ask me Skype questions, I love answering visually with steps or bullet points, and I love to use images to show you and videos to see things moving, because I believe that pictures are better than words. Now I take questions from my See You on Skype. That's what SYOS stands for. See You on Skype, my membership. I take questions in the members-only Skype rooms, and posted, that's what I just said, yeah. So post your questions in the members-only Skype room, and there are rooms for upgraded members as well as free members. So leave your questions there, and I will give a brief answer in the second half of each Monday webinar based on your questions. So I will go over the what and the why only in these webinars, and the how is for paid members of seeyouonskype.com. So at the end of this session, I'm asking for questions, and I will also be answering questions that were asked in the Skype rooms of my members. Let's talk about my Skype newsletter. This is my oldest domain, incomeassurance.com, and if you put a /Skype, incomeassurance.com/Skype, you will see an opt-in form that looks kind of like this. And if you close this pop-up with a little X in the corner, you can scroll down, and it's there after you read the page. And it speaks to you. It says, "Excuse me, may I make a friendly suggestion?" And it invites you to get new Skype tips that are created on my blog and automatically emailed to subscribers who fill in this form. So this is my Skype Tips newsletter. Let's talk about some Skype changes, Skype updates, versions and changes. What does this mean? Skype is changing quickly now. It is a moving target. I will update you to important and interesting changes. Today, time permitting, we'll talk about Windows 8 Metro Skype. If you haven't heard of that, that's the Skype that's in Windows 8, Metro Skype. Most people think it is so different that they want to revert, and there is a way. So I'm going to answer how to choose between Windows 8 and Windows 7 as far as Skype is affected in the question and answer section. Number 2, I'm going to talk about Skype versions in this third Monday, covering Skype tips. Welcome, Carolyn.
Hi.
Skype version updates or automatic upgrades can be turned off if you don't want them, and if you know how. I want to give you some of the knowledge you need to know about using other versions that are very useful for Skype room chat creation, group chat creation, called a Skype room, and also for versions that help you control or moderate your Skype rooms. So you want to create new Skype rooms in old versions so that you can have control over them. We'll go into that more in the months that follow. And again, you can ask questions any week. I will answer the on-topic questions first, and then I will answer any questions that are left in the free members or paid members Skype rooms. So here I'm going to talk a little bit about Skype versions, what we're going to cover when we come across this topic, Changes to Skype versions, loss of functionality or function changes. We'll talk about legacy versus cloud versions of Skype. Skype's moving to the cloud, right? Number 2, I will talk about upgrades and using quote-unquote retired, that's what Skype calls it, I like to call it legacy, and moderation versions. And number 3, what different versions are good for, and how you do not need to downgrade ever. If you want to use an old Skype version, you do not need to downgrade. It can be dangerous. You might not want to do it. Number 5, just use what I call the pre-installed, I coined the term, the pre-installed old versions, which you can get inside of the membership at seeyouonskype.com. And it even includes some instructions on where to put your pre-installed version. You don't have to install it. Number 6, advanced training for stopping a forced sign-out of old versions, those retired versions they kicked us out of back in August 2014. What am I saying? Advanced training for stopping a forced sign-out. When you can't log into an old version, these instructions are inside, and the detailed instructions are for purchase, a product for purchase, and those instructions are included, that course. It's a whole course on running any old version you want, and how to create Skype rooms from them, etc., how to set up your moderation. That intensive training is included in the platinum level of membership. Oh, I wasn't done. 8. Whoa. 7. Or you can hire me for 90 minutes to set you up in your computer. Always available for hire, time permitting. And finally, the how and why to easily switch versions with a few clicks. Why you still need both current and the old moderation versions of Skype. These are things that I'm going to be covering in this topic of Skype tips. A little bit more, here's another topic, changes and Skype updates. Skype API updates. I've been monitoring this for at least 2 years, and we're going to find out, are they gone? Do Skype API tools still work? And what's that funny term? Secret breaker. I can't think of it right now. Spoiler, that's it. This spoiler is, yes, they still work. Oh my God, they were supposed to be gone December of 2013, and they're still there. We'll talk about Windows 8 Metro versus desktop, what to know about Windows 8. We'll talk about major new features of Skype, such as Web Skype, Skype Translator for calls, this is awesome, and Skype for Business, which used to be called Link. And good old, I almost forgot this one, good old Skype Premium, you know, when we used to pay for Skype, for group Skype video conference calls and group screen sharing. Well, guess what? It's now free to do video conference calling with more than 2 people, as well as group screen sharing. So there's my newsbreaker on that one. Skype Premium is still trying to figure out what it should be when it grows up or in its next incarnation. And this is one I just remembered to add this morning. Yay!
Oh, isn't he cute?
Skype improvement ideas in the Skype room. It's not the Kleenex graphic, but it's cute. I love this graphic. Russ made for me. Anyways, I have a Skype room where we actually get Skype, Microsoft, to create improvements in Skype, things that we want back that we lost. So I have a Skype room for that. And if you want, if you're interested in being a part of making changes in Skype that we want, making improvements, Skype me and ask for the Skype Idea Room. There is a qualification. I have to give you a link and you have to vote on something so that I know that you are serious about the reason and intention, the purpose of this room, is to actually get Skype to make changes. There is a process. They are listening to us. It is a slow process, but you know, we don't want to do this full time anyway, so I make it real easy for you to add new ideas that you want, vote on ideas that we all thought were important, know what those are, etc. I've got some documents inside the hidden treasure guidelines of the Skype room for you to click on, Google Docs and surveys, and links over to the correct place over at the community on Skype, where they call it the idea board. That's why my Skype room is called the Skype Idea Room, because on this board you can vote on others' ideas or submit an idea yourself, and Skype will elevate it depending on the number of votes it gets. So I have that whole thing documented inside that Skype room. If you're interested, Skype me and ask for the Skype, how you qualify to join the Skype Improvement Skype Idea Room. Goodbye, cute little graphic. Your Skype newbies teams, clients, customers, partners, etc. Inviting your prospects, clients, customers, and partners to connect with you on Skype means you will have access to each other. Or if you don't want to have access to those people, then you can hire a Skype assistant and invite them to Skype communities with Skype moderators in them and an engaged community chatting in your Skype group chat rooms if you choose. Anyway, the point is, people you invite to Skype that are new to Skype, they may need to learn Skype, and I have a solution. This came in a dream. This is one of my morning ideas. Right, Carolyn? Your Skype newbies, teams, clients, customers, partners, etc. You may bring new people to Skype as a part of offline or social team building. I have basic Skype training for you to invite them to help them get a new Skype account using a good Skype name, learning to install it without accepting some of the default things that come with it, and learn to use it. I can even help connect them to you or your group chat rooms, giving them orientation to find the group Skype group chat room again and find you again, and how to set notifications so they can focus and not get distracted by the active community when they're trying to focus on getting something else done. How to set your notifications. Plus, how to make calls, send instant message chats, find you again, send files, and screen share with Skype. Comes in very useful for computer newbies and Skype newbies. Basic and advanced trainings. The basic trainings, step by step, is $37, and there's a part 1, how to install it and how to start a Skype account. Starting a Skype account means choosing a good username. You can't change the username. You can change your display name. So you want to choose wisely. So that's part 1. And part 2 is using Skype, the basics. How to make a call, the menus in a call, how to send an instant message, find people, again, find group chat rooms again, things like that. Screen sharing, that's part 2. And part 1 actually includes what I mentioned in 3 here, the one record to keep that most people forget and never have a way to remember. So I talk about that in part 1. The one record you must keep that most people don't remember and they never can get it back again. So there's a bonus, number 4, a 30-day trial to See You on Skype membership with a Skype room access. So giving them access to me, their own Skype coach and mentor, for support and getting them going with Skype. I do have other advanced trainings. My first one is Advanced Skype Tips, 10 of my favorite Skype tips like searching chat, editing or removing messages, all that fun stuff that us power users or pro Skypers already know. So all those fun tips that you want everybody to know. That's the first advanced training. I also have a Skype profile training to teach them attraction marketing, how to use their profile, how to engage people on Skype using their Skype profile, etc. And Skype marketing, which talks about Skype tools, Skype list building and relationship building, content marketing, permission messaging, Skype etiquette, Skype funnel, and customer engagement. Done with follow-up on Skype, better than email and better than Facebook. It gets delivered. Affiliate programs. I have an affiliate program at See You on Skype. So I want to talk about these 4 things: referrals, JV partners, strategic partners, nonprofits, and good causes. Referrals. You can use your affiliate link to refer people to join See You on Skype so they can learn to use Skype to communicate with you and get your follow-up on Skype, while you can earn commission from their purchases. So by joining seeyouonskype.com, you have an affiliate link automatically. It's not a second step. Even free members have an affiliate link, and you can invite people, especially your Skype newbies or anyone else you want to invite, with your affiliate link. I should have shown a picture of what that looks like. It's in the top menus. We have a picture of the inside of See You on Skype later. Maybe we'll see where the affiliate toolbox is, where you can get your link to invite people to my membership site so that they can get help with Skype. JV Partner Integration offers your members more value to join you with trial bonus membership to See You on Skype. Strategic Partner. Content for your members from me and for my members from you for a fit, for the right fit in niche content, and for my ideal customers and partners. If you're curious what I'm talking about, Skype me privately and we can talk about it. And finally, I have just added the nonprofits and good causes bonus. You can get upgraded to See You on Skype membership levels, paid levels, for sharing us with your social networks. We believe in social entrepreneurship. Skype Help. So this is one of the last topics that I include in the 3rd week of the month, the favorite topic of Skype tips, Skype updates, and Skype Help. Skype Help includes my coaching, which currently is only $57 per hour. That will be going up into the 3 digits this year. Skype Help Services, which is located at my Skype directory. You can see the image of the top of my Skype directory at skypechat.net. You can see the, what is that, in the purple bar you see Skype Help Services. That's the menu, the navigation. You can find my Skype Help Services there. And we'll also cover Skype VA work. To have things done for you on Skype, I train VAs. I already have people you can hire, or I can hire your people. And Skype room moderation for hire. I have a Skype room moderation training. So all of this is covered in Skype Help. You can also find it, if you're a member of See You on Skype, you can see Skype Help Services in the top menus. So you see the orange one, Skype Help Services. If you're logged in at my membership site, seeyouonskype.com, that's where you access the Skype Help Services. Paid members of See You on Skype get discounts. And right in the middle at the top of the navigation, you see Affiliate Toolbox. That's where you would get your affiliate link. While we're here, the recordings of these will probably be under Skype Training, and access to the link to join these webinars will be in the free Skype rooms for See You on Skype members. I will add the link to join us each Monday there. Phew, that's it. Did I put anyone to sleep? So now you can ask your Skype questions, and I will watch the chat. Oh, let me get Skype out of the way. And looks like I have 14 recents, and no one's asking a question on Skype. So you can actually, if you're watching this streaming on Google Plus or YouTube, you can leave your questions and comments right below the video, right below the presentation, where it says say something. And thank you, everybody, now that I'm looking at it. Thank you, Usha, for coming, and Chris for commenting, beautiful comment for me, and John and Ron, thank you all for coming, and John Cheshire and Richard Yee, thanks for watching, and of course, live with us here is Sunita and Marcus, or is it Mark? Okay, and Carolyn. So thank you for being with me today, and if you have any Skype questions, now's the time to ask. I do promise that you can ask your Skype questions in advance of these webinars inside the See You on Skype member Skype rooms. So over the last week, I've gotten several questions that I will answer now. And I'm clicking on the wrong thing. While I wait for any live questions, how to join the See You on Skype member Skype room was one of the questions I got. So what you do is you log in to www.seeyouonskype.com, and here's a tip. You must verify a link sent to you in an email from See You on Skype before you can log in. There's actually 2 emails with links to click, one to confirm and one to verify so you can log in. We have a live question. What is the best video and audio? Whoops, it popped away. Did that go in the chat? Let's see if that went in the chat. Yes. What is the best video and audio recording programs and apps for Android and PC? You know, I will have to research that. I don't know the answer at this moment, but we can include that in next week's. If anybody else has any suggestions, we can answer that question. Let's go back to what's on the screen. So to join the members Skype room, you want to find the free Skype rooms page in the menus once you're logged in to the membership site. And I have an image for you, and I could put this in the, I think, I can, well, if you need that image, I'm going to show it to you, but I have a screencast link I could send to you in Google Plus if you want it. Number 3 is you click to join the See You on Skype room, and here's a tip. Are you paying attention? Usha, you want to always let people know when they join Skype rooms to allow Skype to launch. There's a pop-up when you join a link on a web page to join a Skype room that asks you if you want to allow the application to launch. If you look closely, it says Skype, and of course you want to say yes. So let's see what those images look like. Here's where you find the free Skype rooms page inside of See You on Skype. There's several things on this page. The first one is Skype rooms for free members. Scroll down for your SYOS member Skype rooms. And here's what they look like when you scroll down. You click one of those blue links to join the Skype room and allow Skype to launch in a pop-up from your browser. You can access Monday live Skype webinars, new links given each week inside these Skype rooms, and you can ask your Skype questions. All right. Let's look for live questions first, then we'll get back to this question. Yes, there are ways of recording Skype, absolutely. I like to use tools that record more than just Skype, but there are tools that allow you to record Skype calls specifically. Pamela is one of them. VOD Burner is one of them. I can send you links on Skype to those if you like. Just Skype me about it. Yes, TechSmith has at least 2 video apps. One is Camtasia, which is not cheap, and the other is Jing, which allows you free 5 minutes of videos. I prefer a third one. I love Jing, but I find that the quantity of videos that I make, while I encourage people to use those 5-minute videos to ask their questions and to give answers with Jing and Screencast, I love Screencast-O-Matic because even the free version allows 15 minutes of free videos. So I love the tools that I use to instantly get content, video content up on the internet, to Google Drive, to Vimeo, to YouTube, download it, share it on Skype, etc. So yeah, I love using Screencast-O-Matic. That's my favorite tool to record Skype calls. I use Audacity all the time for audio recordings and editing. Right, Audacity is great for audio. There's a lot of tools out there. There's even more tools for audio. And Carolyn says, I like using the video feature in Snagit. Yes, there's a video. Oh, I knew about the image feature in Snagit, but I didn't know there was a video feature also. That is a TechSmith tool. It will record anything that comes through your computer speakers. Jing, that's the one I was trying to think of. Right. All right, well, we have questions in the live chat. Thank you, guys, but nothing in the Google Plus streaming event. That's the one I was trying to think of, still under $30. Yes, Jing, 5-minute videos free, and lots of images, screen capture images. So Jing is very, very helpful. They have you create an account at Screencast. It's all free. It's a great way to communicate visually, whether you're asking a question or giving an answer. All right, so one person asked this last week about Skype and Windows 8, and his question was, Snagit is under 30, okay. His question was, what do I need to know about Skype and Windows 8 versus Windows 7? I am wanting to decide if I should get Windows 8. And my canned answer is, stick with Windows 7. Well, most people are shocked at how different Windows 8 is and wish they had a Windows 7. They made 8 to look, Microsoft created Windows 8 to look like mobile devices with tiles, and some get used to it eventually, and some revert to Windows 8 functionality. You can either get Windows 8 again, or I hear you can, there's a functionality, I forget what it's called, with your Windows 8 you can actually get it to look like Windows 7. But that's about the operating system. Let's talk specifically about Skype. So as far as Skype in Windows 8, there are 3 things to know about Windows 8 operating system. Number 1, the main thing to know is that you do not have to live with the extremely different and limiting way that Metro Skype functions. This comes with Windows 8. It's already there. You can't uninstall it, don't try. But what you can do if you're a new Windows 8 user and you're like shocked at how different Skype looks, that's called Metro Skype. It comes with Windows 8. All you have to do is download Skype for desktop. And you can do that at www.skype.com, and it's just like normal again, even on your Windows 8. So if you're new to Windows 8 and your Skype is shockingly different, go to Skype.com, download Skype for desktop. You'll be happy you did. Number 2, the next thing is that some Skype tools didn't work with Windows 8, like SkySponder, Trillion, which was a great mashup. It wasn't a mashup, it was a way to integrate lots of instant messaging services, Yahoo, what was that one that started with ICQ, all kinds of messengers, including Skype. That is no more. There was a brand new Skype translator, Clownfish extension. The original Clownfish still works, and that was built on SkypeKit and something called Sniper. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sniper. These are all gone, sadly, due to the SkypeKit being gone as of August 2014. That was that dreaded day when Skype retired and forced us to log out of older versions of Skype. The other tools are desktop API tools, and while they, meaning Skype and Microsoft, told us that the Skype desktop API was going to be gone as of December 2013, it is March of 2015, and it's actually still with us. So the Skype desktop API tools actually still work. So tools like XSky and Seek and Send work with Windows 8. They do work with Windows 8, but I have to go check my notes from the programmer that I'm helping develop Seek and Send. I believe he did say that he was doing that on Windows 8. Lastly, are Skype versions. So there's definitely a limitation with Windows 8 operating system and using old Skype versions. However, the good news is that the best moderator Skype versions, as Patsy coined it, or what I call the legacy Skype versions for both creating and moderating Skype rooms, group chats, do actually still work. Okay? Thank God. They are the early versions of 6, and they do work with Windows 8. I thought 6.0 was the last one that worked with Windows 8, but one of my best friends, Patsy, is moderating her Skype rooms from a Windows 8 operating system using an early version of 6. So that is possible. However, the old 5 versions you cannot use. So this isn't really too bad because you can create new legacy Skype rooms that you can control and moderate, and you can moderate using your Windows 8 and an old version of Skype, a retired version, mind you, but it is possible. So you need that intensive course of mine to really get that working. A good friend and student of mine uses a moderator Skype version on her Windows 8 operating system so she can fully control and moderate her own Skype rooms and even ones that she moderates for others, including some of my rooms. All right, any new questions? Nope. All right, we'll go on with the questions. What do all the Skype sounds mean? These are some of the other questions. I think I got 2 or maybe 3 other questions during this last week. What do all the Skype sounds mean? Other than the tone sound when someone posts a message, what are the various other tones? What do they signify? And the answer is, here's where you can play with what makes sounds, what functions, what events in Skype make sounds, and which sounds to use. You can choose the sounds each Skype event makes. It's located in your Skype menu's Tools, Options, and Sounds. And I have an image for you. Again, I can Skype this image to you from Screencast. These Screencast images, screen capture images, are done with Jing, by the way. And note, I set one of my Skype accounts to the old sounds of Skype years ago, and I find it quite amusing. It's funny. I can tell which Skype, when I'm running more than one Skype account at once, I can tell which Skype to look at when more than one is running, when it's making the old sounds that Skype used to make. You can see in the image that in this main, very big and busy Skype account of mine, it's set to mute all sounds. That's my default setting, is I mute all sounds, because otherwise there would be way too much going on in my Skype. So when it says enable all sounds in this image, you can see that I have mine set to mute. I can unmute by clicking the enable all sounds in the right hand column, that button there underneath the green play this sound. And here's where you can play with your sounds. You can check and uncheck, select which events play sounds, and you can choose which sound to play and play it, and change your Skype sounds. You can even put in custom sounds if you want to. Skype room engagement strategy. Oh my goodness. Let me get a drink of water first. This looks like a long one. Skype is great for engagement, for getting people talking and communicating, sharing ideas, getting things done, going out to social, building relationships, and lifelong relationships. That's how I like people to use Skype, is to build lifelong relationships. So you guys are my lifelong friends here now. Okay, Usha asked me about how to get activity going in her Heal Yourself Skype room. Last year we created her a Skype room and there's no activity in it. So I suggested she do these things. 1, invite people to your Skype room. You can do that by filling in your Skype profile with her WordPress site link, and where she has a Skype room join button. You also want to fill in your profile. Well, you could put links to a page on your site that has a Skype button, or from my Skype directory, there are Skype buttons there. You can put the link to those in all these 3 places in your profile. Your mood. By the way, when you change your mood, it changes on the home page of Skype. So you could change your mood message often, and it shows up on your contacts homepage on Skype, the changes. And in the website area of your Skype profile, and in the About section of your profile. Right. And then she added her Skype room join button to her About page on her website. She later changed that to a personal chat button, and I gave her a choice of 4 or 5 different kinds of buttons. People can call you, people can look at your profile, and there are buttons for adding you and chatting with you. So I'm encouraging her to create a page at her site with her Skype room join button so that she can engage people in her new Skype room, Heal Yourself Skype room. So we got to get more people in there first. Both people who are out on social and looking at your sites, and people who are in Skype need to know about your Skype room. And you want to get targeted people in there. So when you talk on social or on your blog or website about your topic, Heal Yourself, in this case, then you get people out to come on from out there, to come on in to your Skype room. All right, number 2, create posts with on your blog with your Skype button in it. So create new content. It can be videos created in Skype calls. It can be anything that is inspiring you out on social or in your life about your topic. And so you can create content on your sites and on social, and you should link to a page with your Skype button on it. All right, inviting people to join you in your Skype room. Number 3, post the link and short description of the blog post in your Skype room, inviting conversation about the topic that you posted and chatted about. Okay, so there's more to this than you'd think. I mean, obviously you need to be active in your Skype room, so you need to have something for people to engage with, to converse about, to chat with you about inside your Skype room. So things that you talk about in your topic, you could post on your blog, and you can post the link to your blog or your site or your even social link, comment, G+, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, etc., YouTube. You can post those in your Skype room. Number 4, share your site posts and pages on social. Yeah, I think I covered that. Well, by doing that, by having a Skype room join button on your site and sharing that in Facebook, you can invite more people in to your Skype room. And lastly, when new people join your Skype room, if you have set history disclosed in your group chat, then the site will pop up as soon as they join, and even if you aren't there, they will have content to read. So that is not set by default. It's a lot easier to set now. Again, the how-to is inside seeyouonskype.com, the membership site. The results and the idea. Okay, this gets traffic to your blog with both Skype and Facebook, or any social you're sharing that on. I like Google+. While getting new people in your room and giving them something to read when they arrive, even if you're not there when they join the Skype room. They can comment, you can come back later, history is there forever, you can bring it back by copying and pasting a quote and continue talking, having conversation when you show up on Skype. It's great. And here's an idea. You can also have a monetized Skype room, one that you make money from, where your upgraded paying members can join from member-only pages of your site. So that's how to create a Skype room for your paying members, is you create a Skype room join button inside of your membership. That's all, folks. See you on Skype. All right, I'll stop screen sharing. It seemed like there was a video I was going to play. Didn't you have a, Carolyn, didn't you have a question about seek and send? I have a visual answer.
You do, huh? Yeah, I did have. I needed to know what the short code is to put the first name into a seek and send
Message.
post.
Yeah. So when you use this tool called Seek and Send to send a message to perhaps many people at once, could be people in your Skype room, Skype lists, or even all your contacts, which isn't necessarily relevant and targeted. But Carolyn, you have Skype rooms and you want to send a message to members of yours,
yeah,
in your Skype room. So I created a video. Let's see if we can get this to work.
Yeah, you said there was a YouTube you had.
Yeah. So here, thanks, Marcus. Let's see if this will play. I'll be muted, but you guys can tell me whether you see it. Oh, wait, it started to play. Let me go back here.
Nothing yet.
It may take some time to load up. Carolyn, can you see it at all?
Nope.
Nope. Are we supposed to click on YouTube?
You know, I don't know what the other side sees.
No, I don't see anything.
Huh. I wonder if there's something else I'm supposed to click. We did get it playing before, though, didn't we?
I think so. Something.
Can you see it yet?
Nothing.
It doesn't seem to be working now. Well, what I can do is I can send a link to the video into the
Into Skype.
Yeah, into Skype or right into here. But basically, I gave you the answer. It's first name with brackets. And in the video, I show that it's actually sending to Skype rooms and Skype lists. I wonder if I could play it in a screen share.
Yeah, that might work.
Let's see. I've never actually tried playing a YouTube video, so let's see if this works. Cancel. Okay, you guys can see me now, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we see you, but no video.
Let's see. Screen share. All right. Oh.
Okay, now.
We've got the tunnel going on.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the video.
There's your presentation.
You see my presentation?
Yeah,
Or you...
right there.
Ah.
Okay, now I see another screen, Skype screen, I guess that is.
It looks like your webinar controls.
I think there's just a delay. Give it a second. If I hit play, can you see Seek and Send with a blue background?
I see Seek and Send now.
All right, let's see if this works. This is Julie in a Seek and Send demonstration of the first name tag that helps you personalize your messages sent to many people at once. I'm going to pause that and hope it gets clear. It's all fuzzy.
But we can hear and see.
You can see it?
Yeah.
This says, hi, first name. It's all fuzzy for me. How can you see it? Oh, well. All right, so it said this is the message box, and up here I choose Skype lists or Skype contacts or Skype chat rooms here. And then you can check all, check online, all these different options for who you check, and then you send this message. And down here it says, testing the first name tag to personalize messages sent to many people on Skype. And it says, hi, first name, and I sent it to Carolyn. So I show in the video how it changed first name to Carolyn's name. I sent it to lots of people here. So I'll continue playing, and hopefully it will clear up on Skype. So I have checked people in a particular Skype room. You can choose people in a list, or you can choose all your contacts. I highly recommend you build permission lists. Or send relevant messages to Skype rooms. This is a test, so I'm sending it into the Seek and Send test room. So, hi, first name, and we'll see that turn into all these people's names that are in this room. Okay, send message to users. Error sending message. Yeah, I can't send message to myself. They really should fix that. Open. Operation successful. Okay, now let's bring over the room. My Skype. There it is. So I didn't send it into the room, although that is another possibility, but I did send it to the people of the room, like, scroll that down. There it is. Looks like my Skype is being slow at delivering it. That's why it's kind of gray, and we've got the circling. And you can see this one has been sent. Testing the first name tag to personalized messages using Seek and Send. And it turned hi first name into hi Carolyn. Yes, and the first name tag is, oh, wait, we have to, first name in these guys, just a second, let me pull this up. First name in squiggly brackets. So, yes, it works. And that's it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Okay, now I have to find you guys again. So, oh, I have to stop. Stop. Okay, there we go. So, ta-da!
Welcome to another tutorial brought to you by AccessLearningZone.com.
Oh my God.
In this tutorial,
Really?
I'll show you how to set up a multi-field search form so you can look for records in your Access databases.
Ah, it's playing another video.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anyway, thanks everybody for being here. And I don't think any of you added anything else. Carolyn added no.
Namaste.
Yep. Thank you everybody for coming. Namaste.
See you next time.
See you next time.